Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and every good to you from India. This is me, Nandini Sen, your very own business mentor. And I have with me the lovely Vanessa, Irma, and Suzette, three beautiful ladies from Canada, Toronto, as well as again from Canada, right, Irma?
Yes,
And
Canada.
I am so thrilled that they're here, that they've honored me, and uh, we're going to be talking about some important business questions that we're asked every day. So, we're going to be starting with gratitude, and I'd like to ask Suzette, what is your gratitude mantra for the day today?
Thank you so much for the introduction, Nandini, and thank you for having me here. For today, I am truly grateful for the like minded community of business owners that we share because their stories are always so inspiring, and hearing their stories inspire me on my own journey, right? They keep me motivated and keep me going. So I am super grateful for that. And that's at the top of the mind right now because we just had our meeting, right? So
Yes.
it's really appreciative of that. Yeah.
Superb. And would you tell the audience a little bit about yourself, what you do, and about the business as well?
Yes. So my name is Suzette, and I live in Toronto, Canada, like Nandini said. I'm a mom of three. I'm a single mom, and I'm an immigrant here. I immigrated over 14 years ago. So I immigrated. I work in the financial industry like all of my adult life. But when I immigrated, things were so different. I had to like work part time, casually, and stuff like that, so that I can take care of my kids as a single mom. And so, along my journey, that's when I started my digital business, and that is what has really brought me here today.
Thank you so much. Irma, will you tell me your gratitude mantra for the day and a little bit about yourself for our audience?
Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me also, Nandini. My name is Irma, and I'm originally from Albania and currently living in Canada, as Nandini said before. I am a proud mom of two little ones, an accountant by profession, and for the past 5 years, I've been a full-time stay-at-home mom. 3 years ago, I started my journey as a digital entrepreneur, something completely new for me, but a decision that has truly blessed my life. I'm so honored to be here today to share a little bit of my experience with you and to answer some of the most common questions and hopefully bring you clarity, encouragement, and maybe even the spark of something new for your life too. So my gratitude for today, I'm grateful for the life itself. I'm grateful for finding this opportunity in my life for this business that truly changed my life. I'm grateful for my family, and that's it.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Irma. Vanessa, would you tell us what your gratitude mantra is for today and a little bit about yourself for the audience?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me, Nandini. What I'm grateful for today is faith, faith that centers every plan and, of course, calms every storm because, without God, nothing is possible. So I'm grateful that I have that strong faith in Him to carry me through the day, every day. And yes, so I'm Vanessa. I'm originally from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I also have a background in banking. And right now, I'm working as a full time audit assistant. I'm a single mom, I'm a widow, I have three kids, and of course, a proud global digital business owner. And I'm living in Montreal, Canada. So, did you well I chose to start my business because I wanted a second income just to make sure that I can always be able to provide for my kids, and it's been going very well, and I want to help and inspire women around the world. So
That's
here we
great.
are.
That's great, Vanessa. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, just before doing this interview, firstly, I'm grateful that the three of you are here with me and honoring our business together is just amazing. And I just thought how grateful I am to God because even the thought to join the business came from there. I feel that this business is a gift from God to me. And because of this wonderful gift, I get to meet precious people like all of you. So, yeah, without further ado, I'd like to ask Irma to start with her frequently asked questions that she gets and the answers. Thank you.
Okay. The most frequently answers question, sorry, that has been asked in my experience is, how do I know that this is not a scheme, that this business is not a scheme? And I love this question because it's actually one I had myself when I first started. Because let me say, I'm a very cautious person by nature. Being an accountant for over 15 years, I know the value of hard earned money, and I don't jump into things without doing my homework, right? And when I first came across this business, believe me, I was very skeptical too. I kept thinking, is this real? Is it safe? Or can I really trust this? And especially coming from a traditional career background, I had a hard time believing that you could actually build a legitimate global business online with such a low startup cost. But what gave me peace was the transparency. Before investing anything, I was invited to a free webinar where everything was explained clearly, no hidden fees, no pressure, no tricks, just real people sharing their journeys with open hearts and open handed. And one thing that really stood out to me, something I truly valued, was that this business gives you options, not obligations. You're not pushed, you're not pressured, you're simply informed. You're given the tools, the training, the community, and most importantly, the freedom to decide if and when you are ready to start. So you're always in control. You do your own due diligence and you choose what feels right for you and your family. Another, let's say, green flag for me was that this business is legitimate. It's not some under the table or cash in handing thing. This is a registered business. We declare our earnings and we pay taxes just like any other professional entrepreneur. So it's a system that works when you work it legally and ethically. And fast forward to today, I've been building my online business for 3 years now. I have more flexibility for my kids. I'm mentoring others and seeing life change. And most importantly, I'm building a legacy that I can pass on to my children. And if I had let fear win, I would have missed out one of the greatest blessings on my life. So I always tell people that if something feels too good to be true, investigate it. Pray about it, but don't assume it's bad just because it's unfamiliar. So I think sometimes the very thing you're afraid of is actually the door God is using to answer your prayers. Another question is, why do I have to watch the webinar and why don't you just explain to me? So I can say I totally understand this because I felt the same way when I first heard about this business. But here's the thing. This business is not just a quick conversation. It's a full system. And there's a reason why we invite everyone to the free webinar first. The webinar is designed to give you all the information in a clear, structured, and professional way, from what the business is, how it works, the tools we use, how we learn, the global community behind it, and every testimonials from people just like you and me who started with the same doubts and fears. And this is about empowering you to make an informed decision, not based on someone's opinion, but based on facts. So it's not about convincing you, it's about clarity. And I truly believe in doing things the right way, not the fast way. So this business, it's true, gives you freedom, flexibility, and opportunity, but it starts with you being willing to invest 90 minutes to understand it fully. Also, out of respect for your time and mine, I don't want to leave anything out or explain it the wrong way, because this isn't just a chat. It's a serious business and it deserves the proper introduction. So if something that could change your life, it's worth watching. That's exactly what I did. I sat down, I watched, I took notes, I prayed about it, and that's when my journey started. And look where it brought me. So yes, watch the webinar because your future might be watching inside it.
Love
That's
it.
it from my part.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, watch the webinar because it's going to definitely change your future. And the point is, we want people who come here who are serious and mature. And,
Yes.
and that's the way our system goes. So I can't walk into a chemist and decide for myself what their policy is, what their system is. I have to go there with my maturity, and that's the one thing I think we want people to come with. So thank you so much. That was lovely. Vanessa, would you tell us what your questions are and what your answers are?
Okay, so what I get asked is, can I run the digital business alongside my job? Absolutely, you can. The entire business model is designed for busy professionals, for parents, and anyone who's juggling like multiple commitments. The training is on demand, so you can learn in the evening or on weekends, whenever you choose to, in the morning. Just once you have a live funnel, the automation would handle much of the daily workload, so no need to worry about that. So it's freeing you up to keep your current role while you plan your future. And the digital business could either be your plan B, or eventually it can be your plan A, because you can quit your job if you so decide to. I'm still working full time as an audit assistant, and I'm also raising three kids, and I'm working on the digital business. So it's working out for me, and I'm sure it will for you, any busy professional out there or stay at home mom who have many commitments. And also, there's another question that I get: is there an investment to start the business? Well, if you want to start a business and you're not putting up any funds, then it's not a business, because every business that I know, you have to have an investment. Just think about it as a franchise model, but only with a fraction of the cost to start, because you need investment. And if anyone out there, if there's a business that you know of where you don't have to put an investment, I would really like to know about it. So those are the questions that I get. And also, there's one more thing: there's just a lifetime fee, like a one-time membership fee that you pay, that would also give you access to a professionally built, ready to use sales funnel. You would have access to a global community. You would have coaching, ongoing updates. There's a platform that's translated in over 100 languages. And this is really rare to have this.
Yes.
And after that, you decide your own advertising budget. So you always remain in full control of your costs. And this is extremely a low cost to get started. So I just hope that you would take the decision to start today. So
Wonderful. Thanks, Vanessa. Yes, because we took that decision and we took a leap of faith into this business. And I think it's the best decision all of us made. So, Suzette, I'd like to go with you next. What are your questions and how do you answer them?
Thank you so much. So, first, I want to say this business has allowed me to do something that I'm so passionate about, which is helping people. Like, especially when it comes to financial knowledge, right? That's why I worked in the financial industry for so long. And this business now allows me to now educate people on a different way of earning. And so, uh, one of the questions that I do get very frequently is, what is this business? What is this business? Like, we're hearing about this online business. What is it exactly? What is the name of the company? These are the questions that come. And so, the business really is about providing people with a way to earn online. And we help you to start your own business online. All right. So you have to think of it, it's sort of like a one-stop shop where we have gone out and we have sought out the best products and services, the best tools, the best training and everything, and we've packaged that together for you. So we've made it like a one-stop shop. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, hey, I want to do a business, but I don't have any experience, I've never done a business before, this would be the system for you. And so that is what the business really is about. And the other part of the question, people say, okay, well, what is the name of the company? And the thing is, you create that name because you create your own business, right? So we show you how to start your own business. You get to name your business. You get to create your own brand around that business, and you get to market the business in your name. And the business is global as well. So that is one of the main things about this business. When I started it, I was excited about it's a global business. So you get to reach people all around the world with your business. You're not restricted to your local area, even your country, right?
Yeah.
So that is really an amazing thing. I love to say the world is your oyster, right? you get to build a business that's global, that you can reach people with around the world. And with that business, you get to help other people start businesses as well, because we have that one-stop shop, that package deal that's going to give you everything you need. A sales funnel, if you know what that is, it's really just a system that's going to get you from the start of getting like someone who's interested to actually getting that money in your pocket, right? We provide that for you. Training, so you don't have to worry about, your experience. You don't have to worry about whether you're tech savvy or not. I always say, as long as you know how to check your email and respond, or you know how to use Google, you can do this business. As long as you know how to type www dot whatever in the browser, you can definitely do this business. And so that's the amazing thing about it. So another question that comes, of course, along those lines, I love helping people with their finances, right? So they would ask me, okay, well, how soon can I earn in this business?
Yeah.
And yeah, and why not? We're all here for money making. I know I am. It comes with so many other benefits apart from the finances, like your personal development and all of that. But when it comes to the finances, this is definitely, the internet is a space where, like, literally it has given us an avenue to earn in so many different ways. And the business that we provide is just one of the ways that you can do that. But in terms of how quickly you can earn, I always say, that will depend on you. And we have a huge community. I think last time I checked, it was like 246,000 entrepreneurs in that community, right? And, I spoke earlier about, we just had our meeting there where we always share these inspiring stories. And so I'm just going to tell you, based off some of the stories that I've heard, in terms of earning, right? We have people who would tell you, hey, I was able to set my business up in 2 weeks, right? Some might say, it took me a month. And I would tell you personally that it took me 4 days, right? So in 4 days, I got my website up and I was open for business. So the only thing I needed to do was, of course, let someone know, hey, I have this business. You definitely need to check this out. So I've seen people earn, and I've heard stories where people have earned in the first month of doing their business. Some people have earned 6 months later. Some have earned a year later. The one factor you have to know, it's all about you. The business is a flexible business. And what that means is that you do it in your own time. Like Vanessa said before, she's working and she's doing this business, right? So if you have a half an hour a day, you can run this business. If you have 5 hours a day, you can run this business, right? So, doing the math, I'm thinking someone putting in 5 hours is likely to earn sooner than someone that's putting in a half an hour. So it's all going to really depend on you, and you are the determining factor. in terms of, how soon you will earn. But
Yes.
the most important thing is that I can tell you for a fact, you will earn in this business.
Yes. Absolutely. Thanks, Suzette. You will earn in this business. Absolutely. I earned in the first month.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, the question I get asked almost every day is, what is the investment that I have to make? And what is the ROI? In fact, before I joined, my son asked me, and he repeatedly asked me the first 6 months. Now he doesn't ask me anymore. So the question of the investment, you watch the webinar as Irma told us and the importance of that. Then you pay $149 as Vanessa told us, right? And then you have a mentor, that could be any one of us, who will, when you pay that $149, help you to understand what's happening, because you'll get a series of videos to watch. You'll get joined to our private Facebook group where hopefully you'll snoop us and find out what the scalability of this business is. And then you will understand when you watch those videos that there are different packages that will be suitable for different people. So you will get to choose the package you want. You know, our business is amazing because look at that, it happened on its own. Because it's really amazing. Even the universe agrees with that. So our business is amazing. We allow you to partner with us for that 1 month where you pay $149, which is 100% refundable. Now, when you buy a Ferrari car, are you allowed to test drive it for 1 month? No chance. No chance. You just buy it and then you take it home and that's it. But here we allow you to literally test drive this business for a whole month and then decide it. Then you decide the package you want to join this business with. So I hope that answers your question. The different packages that all four of us have joined with. That's the one. And what is the ROI? Now, the rate of interest, you may not even believe me on this one, but it's really true. We have practitioners who've been in this business now for 8 years, for 6 years. They have earned up to 79%. And I kid you not. The earnings over here are mind blowing, mind blowing. Like if you do real estate, if you do mutual funds, maximum between 7% to 14%. Over here, the way you work and the way you set up your business as you go along is up to you, and the way you scale your business is up to you, and the scalability can go up to 79%. Now, we've all given you our answers, and hopefully that will spark something inside you to come and join, and you could join any of these websites. And yeah, and that would be the start of your digital online business with us, because we're a pretty amazing community. I know that's the biggest blessing for me. So, anybody else like to say anything?
Yeah, you talked about the return there, and as you were speaking about it, it really touched me because when I started, that was my thought. Working in the financial industry as a financial advisor, I knew that the return I would get from the money I would invest in my business, I would not get it if I left it in the bank in mutual funds or, in one of those guaranteed investment stuff that people like to say, okay, it's safe, so they let their money sit there 5, 10 years, they would never get back what I would get on a monthly basis after investing my time, let's say for a year or two in this business. So when you said that, it really touched me because I knew that that was definitely a part of my decision when I got started, because that's what we're doing, right? We're investing, and the return, like Nandini said, is amazing.
Yes, yes, it is. So, thank you so much, Vanessa. Irma, would you like to say anything? Vanessa, Irma?
Oh, I'm just happy that we got these questions out because, they're like burning questions from many people. So I hope that it, give light on what they've been thinking about, what they want to ask, or, and hopefully that they would take the decision to join soon. So,
Absolutely,
and
yes.
don't forget to like and share. also.
Yes.
And let us
There's
know where
definitely
you
someone there who could benefit from this information, so share it for
yes.
sure.
Let us know also where you're watching from.
Yes.
I just want to say that stay open-hearted, stay wise, and always walk by faith, not fear.
Yeah.
And your breakthrough might be on the other side of your bold yes. So say yes to this business, to this opportunity.
Amazing,
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies, for this wonderful talk. And hope to see you soon on my page and meet you guys in person very often. And very
Yes.
soon.
Thank you.
Looking forward
Very
to
soon.
it.
Thank you so much for having us, Nandini.
Thank you for
Bye.
having us.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
God
Okay.
bless. Bye.
Bye bye.